G'day everyone, I'll be covering the recent incident involving Emiru and Mizkif, which right now it's not recent, but back when I did live stream it, it was recent. I've only just recently been able to edit the video now. Now, before we get into that, I have to say a few things. There's been delays in my GTA heist videos, KO and Casino. That delay is involving my footage being corrupted, so I have to re-record that again. How fun. Um, all those videos which, re-record on my live stream tomorrow. So, yeah. Also, there'll be new changes to the amount of time I do stream. Instead of streaming for 8 hours, I'll be streaming for about 3 to 4 hours for the first 2 hours. I'll be covering the idiots on X and also covering Twitch news, gaming news, and new games coming out and other political idiots in the Australian government. And then the other remaining 2 hours, I can play GTA, Rust, Rainbow Six Siege, and other games I find interesting. I do want to scrape some money together to play a little bit of WoW, because I haven't played that yet. And also, the reason why I'm doing this is so I can put more effort into my videos being edited, and also new ideas for content as well. So now that's out of the way, let's introduce the people that are involved in this situation. Starting off with Emiru. Emiru's been streaming since 2015, so around about 10 years, and she's a part of a group called OTK, One True King organization. Sorry. Throughout her streaming career, she's racked up to around about 2 mil followers. Not bad. So big league status. And then there is Mizkif. So Mizkif has been streaming since 2016, around about 9 years. He had a small community right up until 2018, where he became the cameraman for Ice Poseidon, and was the co-owner of OTK until this incident happened, and racked up a heavy 2.1 mil followers. Since that's out of the way, I'm going to the video. Now, FYI, this video is about a month, 2 months old, not video, live stream, so yeah. Alright, straight to it.
Finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
Whoa.
For the entirety, and not talk about him at all, and not talk.
I've only seen halfway, so around about here is where I've seen it.
Talk about this issue and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my best to keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like it just has to be done. And I have always believed in not condemning people or starting drama. Okay, so, like I said,
take your time.
I took a lot of notes, so forgive me if I just end up reading off my notes. Withholding this information was that if I ever felt like somebody else was in danger or being hurt, I would then make myself speak about it. And 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago now, I was informed by 3 separate people, one of whom was present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me, and someone in LA at the end of September.
Here's the thing, I'm not gonna straight away, take sides. I'm gonna hear the evidence first, I'm gonna review the evidence, and then hear the other side of the story, which I've got over here, and then more evidence to back it up.
However, there are certain things that cross.
Now, before you fuckheads come after me and say, "Oh, but Dex, you started saying shit before you saw his side." No, well, here's the thing: is I've seen this way too many times. This situation, I've seen this shit happen before. That's why I'm saying this shit should be taken fucking seriously. This shouldn't be taken as no drama and shit. I'll even mention further in the video where, this shit could have ended very badly. And that's the thing That's why I'm saying this shit should have been taken a lot more seriously instead of classified as drama. And yes, I do condemn fucking Mizkif, and yes, I do advocate for him being condemned because what he did was fucking atrocious. Completely atrocious. Hmm?
I think that at a certain point, if you know a lot of things about someone and you don't say anything to look out for others, it's wrong. It's wrong to keep it to yourself.
Mm.
I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people. And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. But regardless, and an honorable mention reason for why I'm doing this is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused. At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him. But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet. Okay.
And also, good on you for coming out, because it's not easy to come out. Because one, you're scared shitless from what that prick might do, and not only that, he's threatened to destroy your life and your livelihood, which is, like I said, fucked up, and very hard to come out and talk about this stuff. But yeah, good on you for coming out and talking about it, because it not only helped other people, other victims were able to, about to come out and speak out about it, and hopefully he goes to fucking prison for it, because it's fucked up.
So now that I've explained all the reasons why this took so long and why I made the decision to do this stream, I have a few more things I would like to get out of the way before I start talking about all of this. The way that I'm going to do this today is I'm going to run through everything from the beginning to the end to try to get across the story as accurately and fully as I can. And, hold on. Hold on. I'm also going to be showing a few screenshots validating what I'm saying.
Oh, goody. Evidence.
I have more things, but this is what I felt comfortable using today. And, I will be running through those later. During my statement, I'm going to be mentioning directly the names of about half a dozen other creators who were present for certain things. And I want to say that none of these people did anything wrong. I'm just saying that they were there, and I've asked all of them permission. They all said that it was fine to include their names, but I know this won't stop everyone, but I ask people, for the streamers that I mentioned, please don't go bothering them or asking them for more information. There are also streamers who gave me permission to share things that they relayed to me privately, but asked me to redact their names, which I, of course, did. And the last thing that I want to make clear is that not every person that I interact with or that I'm friends with knew the extent of all of these things.
100% agree with this, because there's been in domestic violence situations where it's been going on for years and family members wouldn't even known about it. Like, because that's the thing with domestic violence, is the perpetrator who's doing this shit usually emotionally manipulates you and coaching you what to say and pretend everything's, okay, which is the most evilest shit. I'd probably say this in the video, but I'm saying it now, but yeah.
An extremely private relationship. It was even hidden from friends and people in the org, but I mean, obviously people all eventually figured it out. They're not fucking stupid. And second, it was definitely slow over time that bad things started happening. At the start, it would be things like, for example, he would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me. despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident, and I was vaguely aware of this, but I'll explain it for people who aren't, you know, chronically tapped into all that stuff.
Well, I'm not. That's why I'm here.
For a long time,
Water.
after the, like, cover-up allegations happened, and he was, like, starting to kind of struggle on his stream.
I need to look up the cover-up allegations, so... Alright, back to the video.
He never wanted to stream at the same time as me. Like, we really avoided it. And to me at the time it made sense, because, you know, I was like, well, of course, like, you know, we share a lot of community members. If we're live at separate times, we're both gonna perform better, you know, it makes sense.
Can't you just do a collab stream? Can't you? I thought you could do collab streams.
For a very long time.
But that's what he wanted, not her, so...
And a lot of you...
So that makes sense, but he probably already had a ulterior motive.
You guys probably noticed that I would only usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That was,
Okay.
the first time that we ever streamed at the same time was for the 2024 Rust Kingdoms event on Twitch. We were sharing drops.
Okay. So this is this video right here, where apparently he rages over Emiru's Rust stream viewership. Don't know fucking why.
Today is the Rust server. Chat, I'm excited. We got some stuff.
So the top one is his viewership, if you can say that. Can you say that? Can you guys see that? 13, holy fuck, 13,500 people. She's only got 7,500 people. That's a lot of fucking people, holy shit.
Raw pork?
Yeah, I'll fucking take raw pork. Hell yeah.
Enjoy.
So I thought, why not build a house up here?
So he's 22,500 and she's up to 19k.
I can pay rent in your,
She says she gained like fucking 12k viewers in fucking 2 minutes. That's pretty good.
your house.
Okay, let's do it. Yep. Oh, wait, check this out. Come here.
Ooh.
Not bad, huh?
House?
So what happened? She gained more viewership and he dropped. Okay.
Wait, our houses literally look exactly the same.
I'm also paying attention. I'm paying attention to the viewership and also his reaction.
Yep.
I don't know why they add the fucking shitty music. Alright, lays down.
Hello?
Yeah.
I want to see Emmy. I can't believe you guys made separate houses.
The biggest sweats, you retards. They're the biggest sweats.
Oh, so you can say retard on Twitch. Fucking oath!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it, dude. We'll join the resistance.
So you can say the word retard. Fucking oath.
You're spelling it wrong? Yeah, my bad. No, I hardly slept last night. That's why I seem...
When is he... Oh my god! So someone rated her for 30k viewers. God damn.
tired today. Because I'm honestly fucking tired, chat. I'll be honest. I'm pretty tired. I'm just tired.
Okay.
Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. I will see you guys probably tonight, if not tomorrow. I just need a nap. I'm fucking zooted out of my mind.
So he needs a nap. He's got about 19k viewers. And she has 30k viewers. Not fucking bad. Not bad.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
A few minutes later,
Oh, he did?
Listen, why are we
he just walked past in the background.
all acting
I'm looking down here. I didn't.
like we haven't murdered,
So he just walked past just then.
like we haven't pillaged, like we haven't
You just hear the loud bang in the background.
had to do what we had to do to make it here where we she had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me.
Yeah, you can legit hear it through the fucking mic. You know how hard that is? That's pretty fucking loud if her microphone's picking it up.
had to attack back.
What the fuck is this?
And you can see her jump. So it's fucking loud.
What are you? Was that a test?
You said
Well, I have some cloth
So it's 4 minutes later, he just walked past again.
in my house.
You can legit see her jumping. So this is domestic violence. Now, if you didn't know, not only that, you can tell she's visibly fucking scared. Like, this has happened before, and she's trying to pretend that nothing is happening. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is where when I saw this, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, you cannot deny this shit. Like, if you look at her facial expression, I'm legit looking at my thing right now. If you see her facial expression, she's legit trying to keep it together. And not only that, the reason why definition of domestic violence, just in case some dumb fuck or retard comes into my fucking chat or tries to argue with me, oh, that's not domestic violence. It is fucking domestic violence. Like, there is no excuse for this shit over fucking viewership, bro. This is why I'm fucking angry about this, because this is a serious shit. This is serious. Legit domestic violence. I didn't spell that properly, but... Domestic violence, also known as domestic abuse, will intimidate. Partner violence refers to a pattern of behavior used to gain or maintain power, control, or intimidate partner. It manifests in form... This is fucking domestic violence, bro.
Let me check my body real quick. Did anyone loot me?
Yeah. Go to the restroom real quick.
So she goes walk off to see what the fuck is going
Okay,
on.
I'm stuck in here. Okay, sick.
This is public. There are clips of this.
Sure is.
We're both streaming the Rust event, and I thought it was going really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, you know, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out. You know, we're gonna have fun.
So we got proof number one, which is domestic violence. So
Unofficial Mizraid.
So he carried on like a fucking dickhead. Like an actual fucking spoilt, egotistical fuckhead. All because his girlfriend got more fucking views than him. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
And then I check my
Or because she got more viewers than him. Like, wouldn't you just be proud of her? Like, she's your woman, bro. Wouldn't you just be proud of her that she's got more fucking viewers than you? Like, surely you're not that much of a fucking child that you get less viewers than her and you start fucking slamming doors like a fucking man-child. Grow the fuck up, my dude.
Discord messages, and he's messaging me. He's saying, like, Emmy,
Like, grow the fuck up.
you know, I'm gonna kill myself. I waited.
Oh, it's brilliant. He's one of these fucking guys. So
I'm gonna KMS. I waited.
because he got less viewers, he's legit Discord messaging her saying he's got himself, you know?
So long for this, etc. Basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him. And like I said, this
And
is
that's the thing, he can't deny about the fucking slamming doors because there's a whole video of her, not her, him, walking by slamming fucking doors. Who the fuck does that? You have to be some fucking... I'm sorry, but there is something wrong with you, bro.
during an event. So there were drops. Like, everyone knows when there's drops, like, it's not even fucking real. But yeah, he starts messaging me. He's really upset.
But he ruins a relationship over fucking viewers.
I tried to tell him.
And tells him he's gonna off himself because of it. Bro still had like fucking 13k, 19k viewers. Motherfucker, I wish I had 19k viewers. You know how much ad revenue? That's like what? A fucking, what is that? $200 ad revenue alone? With 19k viewers? And then with all the fucking subscribers, bro? What are you complaining about, my dude? Wouldn't you be happy for her that she's got 30k viewers and shit? I wish I had 19k viewers. Holy fuck, I'm happy with 500. I'm happy with 5. Well, actually 2. It's up to 2 now. I'm happy with fucking 5 to 7. But you're fucking complaining about fucking 19k viewers? What is wrong with you, bro? And you ruin your, by the sounds of this, you ruined your fucking relationship over this. You have to be a world-class, like, fucking retard. I'm sorry. For someone that calls other people fucking retards, you're a retard your fucking self, bro.
I was like, bro, you should come back and play. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's, like, wondering where you are.
And, hold up, just one more fucking rant. And then, because over viewership, you commit an act of fucking domestic violence, throwing shit at her, slamming doors, scaring the fuck out of this lady. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, cunt?
Anyway, so I hear him back there doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So
That's when she gets up and checks, you know, what is going on.
On my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I get up and I go talk to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, Emmy, like, I hate all of you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me, and like, I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. And I was like, is this like really happening because of rush drops? And he was like, I don't know what else to do. He was like going off on me, like basically saying that he hated me. And I was like, well, I don't.
Oh, that's the best way to talk. That's a pretty good way to talk to your girlfriend. Tell her that you hate her, and all you do is take that. You had 19k viewers still. You fucking suck. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Checking my makeup, trying to make sure people can't tell that I was like crying. And I'm only in there for like 30 seconds, and he comes like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just checking my makeup. So I go back and I stream for a couple hours, finish the stream, do my
30k viewers and a shitload of ad revenue. Good job.
best, to just like, you know, carry on.
Like every stream might make about 13 cents. 13 cents for ad revenue from probably about averaging 5 of you guys per stream. Around about 5 of you guys. Imagine 30,000. So you times, 5, that's 13 cents. And then you times that about 30. You would at least get around about 200, 250 for just ad revenue alone.
The show basically. And yeah, after that, like I said, was when things started to get really fucking bad.
And when she does say it gets really fucking bad, it does. Because that's the thing, if she didn't plan on moving, like somewhere else, because it gets worse. It turns into physical, like domestic violence. Like, it turns like into proper full-on domestic violence and physical abuse and shit like that. That's why I mean, this shit is very, very fucking serious. Like, there's a whole like she said before, it started out like little things, and then it gets worse, and then fucking worse, and then next thing you know, we're talking about like fucking physical violence into like full-on domestic violence. This is why I'm saying people should be treating this more fucking seriously. Like, you have videos and proof and messages backed, like, that she can back up of his fucking behavior. Like, this is proper fucking bad.
It was like something just snapped, For the rest of the week, he streamed the Rust event. He got all the drop viewers. I'm sure he was very happy. I mean, good for him.
Come on, you can say he's a piece of shit. Bro prioritized viewership over his own girlfriend, like.
And I announced that I was planning to move because I knew that I would have to move. So I was like, okay, I have to go live and say this so that, you know, kind of force myself to commit to it, right?
I can already assume what happens from here.
Does that make sense? And I would go to my
I
stream
was gonna check if there's any holes in the wall, but he's probably covered it up.
room and literally lock myself in to get away from him. And he would be banging on the door and screaming at me. And
Domestic violence.
at the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour. And like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die. Like threatening to kill both of us. And this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did a lot of the time. Like one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him
I wish I could say a lot of fucking things about this.
hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it. And then at home,
If you guys didn't know, I fucking hate this shit. Intimidating women, domestic violence, and doing that types of shit. And also emotionally manipulating someone saying, oh, I'm gonna off myself, oh, if you need me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I fucking hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit.
other things would happen, like
Because I've had it done to me, and boy. Shit. Dex, you made my anxiety go away. Look, dude, I suffer from some anxiety. It's just I have different ways of dealing with it. I have different ways of dealing with it, dude. And I encourage everyone else to deal with their anxieties in the best way they can so they can move forward or, you know, do what they want to do.
I'd be trying to sleep and he would
This piece, like, this cunt's a piece of shit.
at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure. There was a time that
It's your own fault that you're insecure because the reason why it's like me being a fat cunt. Now, if someone comes in my chat and calls me a fat cunt, I'll say, yeah, whatever. I'm trying to do something about it. I'm drinking water. I'm eating healthier. I'm doing push-ups and shit. Like, I'm doing what I can to change that. Do I feel a little bit insecure? A little bit. A little bit. But you don't blame someone else for your fucking insecurity. Man the fuck up. Like Mizkif, man the fuck up.
I walked into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me,
I guess you're not. Hold up, let me pause that. Let me pause that real quick, bro. After I've just heard about you, just a little short thing, and also the video showing you actually doing fucking domestic violence. You can't really call yourself a man, you fucking pussy.
there, he threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better. So basically, I felt.
So instead of encouraging her, being the loving boyfriend, no, he's straight back to being a fucking bitch and intimidating a woman.
He hated me, but he still wanted me around for his channel and like his thumbnails
Which is manipulative tactic.
and everything. And this is still before I moved out. There was a time where it was the tension in the house was so unbearable that I would sneak out and I would sneak into Esfan's house using my code. And Esfan didn't know why I was doing this. He saw me a couple times. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a nap in your guest room. He'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I would sneak into Esfan's house just to have some time of like peace and quiet. But eventually, he figured out where I was going, and he would go over to Esfan's house to keep telling me off. And there was a time that he did it, and I was laying in the guest room bed, and one of the roommates in that house had come to see like why I was crying, and they were standing in the corner, and he came in, and he was very physically aggressive. He was like, Emmy, like, what are you doing? Like,
Not physically aggressive, but
angry. And then as soon as
what she meant is him standing over with his shoulders puffed up and I'm such a big hard man intimidating women.
like
Is the proper
deflated
saying.
and changed his tone. He was like, oh, Emmy, I was wondering where you were. Like, are you coming home? And that roommate like later asked me about it, and they were like, what the fuck was that? Like, are you okay? And I was just like, oh, it's nothing, because I felt like a lot of the reason that I didn't tell the people around me was because I felt like
You felt trapped and you didn't know if you could, tell anyone. It's normal. Domestic violence. Hell, there's some domestic violence situations where the women's getting actually fucking the shit kicked out of them, but because they still have feelings for them, they go back to the said person. I forgot what sort of condition that is called, but that is also true. That's why when you say, why do they always go back to him? Because it is some sort of condition. It's fucked up. Is because of the way the person who has beaten the shit out of them has, emotionally and mentally manipulates them, which is fucking evil. I'm sorry, but that is the most evilest shit you can do.
no one would understand, or even if they understood, it would just be a burden to them, because all of our streams and social circles and communities are so intertwined. I was like, maybe it's just better for me to deal with this and like hope things get better. I honestly don't even remember what the final straw was that I finally was like, okay, it's time to go. Like, I prepared the house that I lived in before this one like pretty much immediately after the like breaking the front door thing happened, but I was still like scared and unsure. So I don't remember what the final straw was, but I remember the day I took Cheddar to the house, because he just randomly started like screaming at Cheddar and was like, get that fucking cat out of my house. So I just grabbed Cheddar and put him in my car and grabbed his litter box and took him there, and I just left him there and never took him back to that house. And then I think like within several days after that was when I finally moved out. It was on very short notice. Why I moved into the first house in Texas in the first place.
Oh, she's in Texas, so she can own her own gun. And not only that, best part of living in Texas is, one, you own your gun. Two, if some fucker steps in your house, it's stand your ground law, shoot on fucking sight, and you don't get in trouble for it. It's got to be justified. So if they're like legit breaking into your house, actively breaking into your house, bang, 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 chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Oh, she moves to the best state, fucking Texas.
Was because I felt like it was the safest option for me.
Oh yeah, get yourself a little fucking 38 with something like that.
Because
Get yourself a 38 with a 9mm.
I am a girl where it's like kind of scary for me to be living alone. It's very hard, and
I
at
don't
the
blame
time,
you.
even though like all these other things had already happened, I was very hopeful that me and him could be cordial and like eventually like things would be fine, at least publicly, like for stream reasons, that everyone could just keep streaming like nothing had happened, and at the time I thought that would be the best thing to do, and I felt like if I separated myself from him without explaining anything,
I'd probably go for a 45. It has more stopping power. I like 45s.
people that watched us wouldn't understand, and would he would always beg for me to come back, and he would promise therapy and change, and like,
I swear, baby, I'll change my ways. I'll stop being a piece of shit.
even talk to other people and like kind of present like, oh, I want to change, I want to be better for Emmy or whatever, There was a short period in October where we had broken up because, honestly, it doesn't matter now. And when that happened, I honestly felt relieved because I was like, okay, finally, it's like on his terms. So that means he'll be satisfied and he'll be able to say it was his choice, and he'll leave me alone. Because whenever I would try to push for it,
people like that won't.
a week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk for closure.
What does that piece of shit need closure for?
He came to my house, and I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high, because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to start to try to distance myself from him. So yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying, and he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And I
What the holy fuck, the turn of events!
Screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying, without checking if I.
What did he just say? I'm still trying to process that he fucking did this shit.
Me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And
I'm still trying to process that part.
I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I.
He feels weird for fucking sexually assaulting her.
I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was.
You feel weird after sexually assaulting her? Fucking knows this issue. Really? I'm sorry, bro, but I'll watch it. I'll watch it. He's a piece of shit for fucking domestic violence.
Checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time,
you just sexually assaulted someone and you say, I feel weird, this is so wrong, I have to go. I don't know if this is true. I'm telling you now, if this is true, Mizkif, I don't give a fuck if I have 100 followers or fucking 5 viewers or what. What you did, hell, just based off the domestic violence and you being a manipulative little cunt, you are a fucking piece of shit. You are a fucking troglodyte diet troll goblin inbred fucking loser. I don't give a fuck if I get demonetized from fucking Twitch, but you are a fucking loser, bro. I don't care if your fucking meat riding little fucking fanboys come after me and say, oh, you're just a simp. No fucking woman should ever experience that. I don't give a fuck if, oh, but she's, I don't care if she's ugly, what, fucking, any fucking woman. No woman deserves this shit. It's to experience domestic violence, manipulative, fucking, emotional, manipulative tactics, and sexual assault. You are a fucking scum of the earth, bro. Like, you're a fucking rat. You, bruh.
And he immediately left my house while I was
And,
still crying. Yeah, I felt like I'd caused trouble for so many other people if I ever said anything bad about him, or if I caused rifts in our friend group or streamer group.
who's gonna defend, even if when you have proof of him slamming doors, that's domestic violence, and then when you have text messages and proof that he's been doing this shit, I'm pretty sure all of them would support you, unless they're that fucking stupid. They're fucking that stupid to see the evidence and say, right, this is fucked up. Mizkif, you're a grease ball. You're a fucking 200 fucking pound shitbag. And you look like a fucking roach with hair. Like,
How he never physically abused me because he never hit me.
still domestic violence.
He would coach me and tell me to tell people or other streamers who were asking about it because they were concerned. He would say, tell them that I never hit you. Make sure that they know that I never hit you.
You still did domestic violence, bro. And then it sounds like you sexually assaulted her.
He'd message me in the middle of my streams and berate me
Welcome back, Adam.
for things like playing the same class as him in WoW because he thought it would make people think that I was better than him.
The same class.
And again, like I said earlier, I felt like I was stuck in a
Are you that much of a you're that much of a fucking egotistical fucking slimy little fucking rat? Because she played the same class as you. Probably better too.
a constant loop where I had to perform well to not be thrown away. But if I performed too well, I was going to be punished. And I actually wanted to show some of those messages.
Hold up, there's
Because
proof.
obviously a lot of these things, yeah, I'm not gonna fully read these out because
We got
I
proof.
honestly just don't want to read them out, but I feel like I want to show them to like kind of show what I'm saying.
We got proof. Alright, let's have a look. But how do I know it's not just someone who doesn't follow DPS, so, damage per second. But for dungeons, I have to tank, yeah? You really don't like you don't. How can I not tank in dungeons? You straight up don't have to because you're a DPS. This is going and I'm not dealing with it. I've asked for a boundary and it always gets crossed and you don't know boundaries. Well, now it's confirmed. He's a control freak. What an actual fucking rat. Hold up. Here's the second one. Hold up. Here's the second one. How can I not tank as warrior in dungeons? Because you aren't a tank. You do not need to tank dungeons. So the first one is this one. Not dealing with an asks for boundary, and it's always cross. You don't know boundaries. Are you fucking kidding me? All because she's playing a certain fucking, role. It's like when we play a GTA heist. My role is to hack the doors open, right? And pretty much hack the doors open and everyone else collects. It's similar to that, but it's, World of Warcraft. Pretty much she's playing a certain class, and by the looks of it, she does it better than him, and his ego's getting a little bit fucking bruised. So now I'm going to get so much shit non-stop. Emmy is better. Emmy, this can't have anything, Em. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you seriously not happy for your girlfriend? To be quite honest, my response is, oh, your girlfriend's better than video games. I would say, I don't give a shit. It's a video game. I plan to have fun, not be competitive. I don't care if my girlfriend does better than me. I'm happy for her. I love her very much. And stuff like that. But no, this egotist, bro, his ego is that fucking bruised. He has to fucking vent out his anger by intimidating a 5 foot fucking free woman. Like, what kind of a fucking special need fucking troglodyte that you are? What's this
Post
second
the
one?
VOD of this somewhere, so if,
I don't understand. What do you want me to do? Not tank, just that simple. What the fuck does that mean? You already played warrior when I told you we're going to get compared. Don't pull. I'm gonna pull aggro because I'm a warrior. You're not. Another warrior can tank. Alright, what's this one? I didn't have another worry in any of my... I don't know what this WoW shit is. It sounds like you need to play a certain class for different dungeons. So it's similar to RuneScape. I used to play RuneScape. So, WoW is like a little bit more, complicated and sophisticated, I'm pretty sure. I know what you're doing right now, and I'm not dealing with it. My ego's hurt over a video game, so I'm gonna vent my anger out on the 5 foot free girl. Bro, how do you call yourself a fucking man? You fucking donkey. Back to reading it. There was no worries asking to join it. Oh, so there's like different like groups and stuff that plays WoW. Okay, because I don't know WoW. Because now I'm going to get compared non-stop because now people are just going to say you're better. Are you that much of a fucking... Yeah, why did she shove his hand down her... Why? No. She didn't. He did. He sexually assaulted her. Adam. Back to this. He's going to get compared, you're better because I told you this when you first told me you want to play Warrior and it's already happening and you just don't care about this stuff. There's no boundaries with you. Why would you care? Bro, like... If I had someone like playing GTA, right, I would want them to learn how to play the game and how to do it fucking well. I don't care if you get more viewership or some other fuckwit comes in and says, oh, this guy's better. I don't give a shit.
And again, this was all happening.
Like, legit, you know how you're online and you're doing the stream and shit, and some of these fucking streamers have a persona, but behind closed doors, behind cameras, they're actually a fucking slimeball. This is this guy. These are the guys. With me, I can just be my fucking self and tell you guys straight. I love being myself. I wouldn't change myself for no fucking cunt.
Happening while I was live. You can literally go find the stream and see me trying to deal with it.
Dude, don't dude me. I asked for one thing. Don't be a tank. I asked for one thing. Don't be a fucking pussy.
While I
You lost all credit of calling yourself a man when you started slamming doors because she got more viewership, and now you're getting pissed off because your ego's bruised that she's playing better than you at fucking World of Warcraft. Like, really? Why do you care what other fucking people think, bro? This is me. I don't give a fuck what other people think. Yeah, I look like a fat cunt. Am I improving myself? You're damn right. I'm doing push-ups. I've got a fucking donation thing where it says if you donate 1,000 biddies, and I'll do fucking 10 push-ups. I'll do it. I do my daily exercise and shit like that. I eat a little bit more healthier. I have one cheat meal every week, so I'm not fucking driving myself insane eating the same shit over and over. I improve on myself. Oh yeah, I've already read that. That's the thing. I improve myself. I acknowledge there is a problem with myself and I improve on it. I fix it. It's like when I had my motorbike crash. What was the problem? I decided to get blackout drunk and fucking ride. Guess what? I don't drink no more. Instead of sitting there, oh my god, people are gonna say this about me. Stop giving a fuck what other people think. And you wouldn't be such an egotistical, fucking narcissistic, fucking little asshole that you are, Mizkif.
I'm live in the middle of a dungeon, trying to just play the fucking game.
Exactly. She's just trying to play the game. Like, look at this shit. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism, and you're worse than Ems. The Ems is so much better. The people are saying you're better in every chat. The comparison since no... This is apparently her ex-boyfriend. Well, was her boyfriend. This is apparently was her boyfriend. Speaking like this to her. Here's the thing. Now I can be very vocal and call him a fucking shit stain because there's actual fucking messages to back this shit up. I'm very interested in what he's got to say for himself. I'm very fucking interested.
Oh fuck, I think I...
Yeah, doubled it. Oh, that was that, and then that. How the fuck does a person like this have 19k viewers? I'm glad she took all of his fucking viewership. He doesn't deserve a single fucking person. Because one, he's not teaching people with leading by example. The whole point of being an influencer is to, teach people and lead by example. Not be a dumb cunt like this fucker is. Guys, this is a grade A example of what not to do or how to treat your woman. This is not what you do, guys. Just learn from this. Do not, in Exhibit A, do not do what this fucking slime ball is doing. It is very wrong. I fucking condemned it, bro.
Tank Emmy, do it. Let me handle all the hate, the criticism, the you're worse than Emmy.
Like I said, who gives a fuck what other people think? It's like if someone comes into my chat, calls me a fat cunt and shit talks me, I'm gonna shit talk back. I'm gonna fire back.
The Emmy is so much better. The people saying you're better in every chat. The comparison says nobody will ever be on my side. Emmy, deal with it. You have fun.
Wah, you little
Tank, you didn't
bitch.
listen. And
Man
now
the
it's
fuck
class. What
up.
was I supposed to do? I'm not dealing.
Mizkif. Mizkif. Grow the fuck up. Man the fuck up. Have a couple of cement and harden the fuck up.
With this, and like I said, you can go find the stream. But for context,
my name is Mizkif. I can't handle criticism from people when I play WoW. Emmy plays better than me. Emmy's got more viewers than me.
And you're apparently her boyfriend. Yeah, that's really supportive, fuckhead.
in World of Warcraft in like a level 24 dungeon, it was like dog shit gameplay.
Like,
I'm gonna be honest.
Like, look at how long does this go for? It goes for 2 hours. I'm looking at the timestamps. I can't see the timestamps there,
Like,
but
so yeah.
oh. I think I know what that one is.
Yeah.
How does she get a background like that when it's moving like that? I want to get a background like that. Looks
later
cool
is
as shit. Not the anime. I'm not really a fan of the anime, but I want to get a fucking background that looks like that.
I was constantly trying so hard to compromise with him because I wanted to.
You cannot compromise with that piece of shit. I'm sorry, that's uncompromisable. You can't unfix that fucking stupid retard. I'm telling you now, you can't unfix stupid.
I wanted to be cool and I wanted us to be able to coexist in the same streaming sphere.
Well,
but I felt like I could never win, and he hated my whole existence. Like, ever since that one stream where I had, like, a little bit more viewers than him.
She had 30k and he had 19k. Yeah, I'm happy with 5 viewers right now. As we speak, I have 5 viewers. I'm happy with that. I don't care. Well, I do care about you guys, of course. I do love you guys. No Diddy. But imagine if she had 19... let's say I had a girlfriend, right? I got her into streaming, right? And I had, like, 25k viewers. And then I lost about, my viewers went over to support her. I would encourage that. Go over to support my girlfriend. My girlfriend. She's always streaming. Like, they... Where's the support?
And he would say that it was my fault that his stream was dying.
Oh, poor little bitch's stream is dying. You want to know why it's dying? It ain't because of Emmy stealing it. It's because of your shitty character and performance and your fucking attitude.
Because most of his viewers...
Because you have a cry. Oh, Emmy's got more viewers than me.
liked me, and whenever he hit on another girl, they would be confused or not take it seriously because they knew that me and him were together privately. And he said if he would be able to hit on other girls and convince...
Yeah, that's icing on the cake. Yeah, tell your girlfriend that you hate her and then flow it with other women. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? After this video gets out, I'm pretty sure no other women's gonna go fucking anywhere near you. And I encourage all women to run as far away from your fucking lunatic ass. So...
convince them that it was real, he would get his career back.
I don't think he's getting his career back now.
That was like...
He's career down the fucking drain now. Well deserved too, fuck him.
Started with terrible things to me about other streamers in Austin. In particular,
so he's two-faced, just the icing on the cake. He's two-faced. That's funny as shit. Oh, fuck me, I hate two-faced cunts as well.
One specific streamer who... I know there's a lot of people that know he has beef with certain streamers. It was not one of those streamers. It was someone who, to this day, has been nothing but nice to him. He would say horrible things about this person, like, about them in their stream, and it was just... he would say horrible things about other streamers in Austin. You're worthless to me because it does nothing for my stream anymore. In particular,
what did he say?
One specific streamer who... I know there's a lot of people that know he has beef with certain streamers. It was not one of those streamers. It was someone who, to this day, has been nothing but nice to him. He would say horrible...
Why beef with any other streamers? Like, I don't get that. Future's self-talking again. What I mean is, why the fuck would he start beef with someone that's been mostly nice to him? It just goes to show how much of a shit stain this fucking guy is.
And it was just... it was very hard to listen to. And just in general, he would say horrible things about other streamers in Austin, like, I quote, "I hate everyone here. You are all useless to me. You're worthless to me because it does nothing for my stream anymore to collab with any of you." And him saying that was...
Mizkif. The reason why your channel is dying isn't because the other streamers. It is your poor fucking shitty behavior and your character and your fucking attitude. That's why your channel's failing. That's why you're a fucking scum of the earth. That's why you're a fucking troglodyte mongoloid fuck knuckle. You're a half-eaten moldy fucking cheeseburger. You're a fucking rat. That's why your channel is failing, and because of this video coming out, I hope I hope because of this video, someone takes your fucking Twitch account around back and blows its fucking head off, and just completely kills your fucking channel. With your attitude, you don't deserve to be you don't deserve shit, bro.
Was the final straw.
You watch him come back and sees my fucking stream talking shit about him.
I got more money than you.
Well, your money can't buy your money can't buy your shitty attitude. So unlucky. At least I got a better attitude, better characteristics, and better mindset than you. You can't say the same thing. You can't buy a better mindset. Oh, fucking hell. You can't even flex that. I can.
For me.
And I don't really give a shit. Well, I kind of give a shit about money. I'm trying to get out of poverty, but,
The day that he said that to me about other.
I want to get out of poverty, teach people, and help other people when I can. Like, there's been times where I've scrolled across TikTok and my mates told me that there's been people, like, there was this. I'm not going to say his TikTok name because I want to keep it. If I ever do make it big, that's probably the first person I'm going to be helping out. I'm not going to say his name. Pretty much, he's a recovering junkie. He's been on drugs for like fucking years, and then he's like, fuck it, I've had enough of this lifestyle. I'm going to change it around. He's got his own family. He's got his own fucking engineering job. He goes on TikTok and pretty much does the whole fucking car. So if someone asks for asks how do you fix this in a certain car, he'll legit make a whole review, like let's say a week or so, and at you and say this is how you fix this car, and make a whole fucking TikTok video about it. He's awesome. Like, he's bounced back from a really bad like fucking time of his life, and he's just turned it around and pretty much turned his life around. Like, that's why sometimes it's good to give people second chances. Like, he's turned his life around. He's got his own mechanics fucking certificate and shit. He's doing mechanics, doing TikTok videos, teaching people how to do mechanics and stuff. And if I do ever make it big, I'm going straight to him first. I'm legit buying him a fucking auto shop so he can have his own business, and then he can grow out from there. And then hopefully retire, have a happy rest of his life, because he actually went through the effort to change his life around from being a junkie and a drug addict to being a fucking incredible fucking changeover. That's the sort of people I want to help. People that have fallen on hard times and have turned it around, gone through the hard yards still, and I can help them out and change their lives. Hopefully, that's what I want to do. If I ever make it big, I may ever make it like big. That's what I want to do, is help other people out. I want to get in the army first and get a little bit stronger, teach myself how to defend myself and stuff like that. Teach myself how to use a gun and shit, stuff like that. Yeah, serve my country, come out, do streaming and stuff, and yeah, hopefully I'll make it big. That's pretty much what I want to do. But this piece of shit, yeah, his career is fucking ruined.
The messages started. He has attempted to contact me over 40 times individually this year, and individually.
Now I've just checked my fucking phone, and legit, this motherfucker has contacted her more times than I contact my grandmother, my uncle, my cousins, my fucking auntie, my other auntie, my other cousin, and my fucking two sisters all combined. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? No, that's still fucking stupid. 40 times a year.
Text Discord messages, Instagram DMs, and phone calls. I'm just gonna show those.
Let's have a look.
And at first,
Should I be able to zoom it in? Hey, just to make sure you don't have recordings of me, right? I'm getting her. Is this fucker's name Matt? His name's Matt. Harassed that you do, and I'm assuming it's nothing. Do you know why I'm removed from everything? Why I'm kicked from O4K, I think that. What the fuck? Nobody's answering my calls, and I don't want to bother you, but I'm panicking. I don't understand what's happening. You do. Can we please communicate so I don't feel isolated and hated? So you should get hated for what you fucking did to this poor young lady. You're a fucking greaseball. Hated by my own org. You fucking deserve it, you fucking greaseball. I just want to be okay with each other. With our streams and lives we shouldn't have.
confusing messages, or like him expressing he was worried about things.
Alright, what's this one? Odd, I can't talk to you or anyone, just want to know what's happening. Can you please respond? I understand you, appreciate if we can talk. I don't. So this was Monday, February, so nearly the start of this year. Yep.
Like, at first it wasn't anything weird.
I mean, it is weird for him to say, I feel isolated and hated by my own org. Buddy, if you're that fucking... What's that word? Are you that inept of your own actions and what you fucking do? Like, are you that fucking, that intellectually inept? Realize what you did was fucking horrible. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, what the fuck? There's more. I wasn't paying attention. Can you please respond? I understand we'll just leave you alone, but I really would appreciate if we talk. I won't text you again after this. I really do want to talk if possible. I know you don't want to hear from me, but I can just not message you. I still care about you. Well, I still miss you. Shut the fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, like, this happens. I'll be up all night if you need to talk. I hope you didn't fucking sleep at all. Can we talk, Emmy? I'm so sorry for what I said. And what you do, and what you did. Can we talk tomorrow? So this is in March. So it goes February, March. I'm really sorry to tell you things. I'm sorry for the past few months. I'm sorry for so much that happened. Being alone, I learned I need you. I don't want to be without you. I regret so much that I hurt you and I left. But I know I need it. Please call me. I haven't stopped thinking about you in months. I know. Oh, fuck. The cries of the impotents and the desperate. That's pretty much this at this point.
This is not someone who loves or cares about you.
Holy fuck, he's been texting every month. Bro, this is not normal. This is mental illness. This is March. Holy fuck. Not a day has gone by for the last 4 months. Thinking of, I knew what I wanted, but I was wrong. I told myself I needed to be alone, that I had to miss out on being single in my 30s. He's 30 years old and he's acting like this. This motherfucker's 30 years old and he's acting like this. What the fuck? Afraid of commitment. Bro, commitment ain't your problem. It's you treating women how you treat them. It's your attitude and your whole character. Try to protect the worst of... Holy fuck. He's been texting every single month. I still have any space in your heart for me. I would spend the rest of my life making things right, loving you the way you always deserve to be loved this time fully. I am leaving for LA, but I would make it work with you, even if we could start small. It's always been Matt and Emmy, and I still could be if you have me, Matt. This is after he's committed a little bit of domestic violence, sexual assault, and borderline greaseball behavior against this poor fucking woman. Oh, and intimidation, but that falls under domestic violence. By the looks of these messages, this is not normal behavior. This is legit not normal behavior. This is behavior of a fucking mentally ill person. It's still going. Yeah, I felt that fucking release of pain too. Holy fucking mental illness. I'm legit. This is open on my screen as well. Like, holy fucking nutcase loony bin Fruit Loop. Holy shit. You did the right thing, Emmy. This is not fucking normal. I mean, I have my own personal stalker, but he usually tells me to, you know, myself. And constantly follows me around from GTA lobby to another GTA lobby. But this is fucking next level. Jesus fuck. And also, mind you, this is without the phone calls and other stuff like involved in this. Like there's like no phone recordings and audios and shit. Like this is just like the tip. I'm guessing this is the tip of the fucking iceberg. Like this is fully fucked. But yeah, you did the right thing moving out, because that would have been a huge step, and then bigger step in talking about it. Because I can understand, like, holy fuck.
And keep in mind, this is only things that he sent to me. I can't document all the things that people told me.
Because she's putting it into a lawsuit and hopefully handing evidence to the police to try to at least get a restraining order. We'll put this fucking sicko in prison.
That he was saying.
Oh no, he needs to go to fucking jail.
And,
Is that 5Gs? I'm still on 4G.
It's just kind of a funny side note,
Fucking
I guess.
5G?
I would like to highlight this message. Because, it doesn't really matter, but I ran it.
Oh my god!
ChatGPT checker.
It's AI ChatGPT. Fuck it.
And all the highlights.
She checked the fucking ChatGPT to see if it's AI generated garbage, and it came up with 58% ChatGPT, which is a high percentage. If it that is high.
Like I said, doesn't really matter. I just thought it was interesting.
What a fucking loser.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see his side of the video.
Like I said at first.
I wish I never ever said that, because of the amount of fucking brain cells I lost watching it.
The messages were just simple things, like him saying he was worried about things, or saying no one was talking to him, which I don't think was even true at the time. I think he was just saying that to try to guilt me into responding to him.
Yes.
I'm not sure about that, of course.
Manipulation tactic 101.
This also extended to in-person interactions. There was a party that I attended several months after I first went into contact with him. I was aware that he would be there, and I thought it'd be fine. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal. I thought I'll just let him have his space. I'll have my space. You know, it's not a big deal. We're adults, right? During this party,
Can't say the same thing about him though.
I felt like he was following me around and monitoring me, but I thought that I was just being paranoid. I was like, it's probably just in your head. I was hanging out with Nick and Catchy and a couple other friends.
Don't know who that is.
And at some point, Nick was like, it's too fucking loud down here, let's go upstairs. No one's upstairs. Our other friends. And then about 30 minutes later, the room that we're in, the door opens. It's Miz. He opens the door, makes eye contact with me, goes, ooh. And then closes the door and leaves. And I was like, what the fuck? But again, I was still trying my best to, give the benefit of the doubt, like, maybe it's just like an awkward situation or something. But a couple months later, the person that he was hanging out with that night, and I was like, why? And they're like, I just felt like I had to apologize to you because I felt so bad and so embarrassed of what was going on. Like, yes, he wanted to see what you were doing. He was saying, like, I want to go see what's upstairs, and he was checking every room, and then after he opened the room that you were in with Nick, he closed the door and started laughing, and then he just wanted to talk about, how you guys broke up for the next, like, however many hours of the night. So I was like, wow. What happened to me, Valkyrie, and Senna earlier this year when we were attacked at the Santa Monica Pier, talking about how me, Ray, and Senna were attacked. Which was not an issue. Like, we had no issue with that. Like, obviously, it's big news. People are going to talk about it. It should be talked about. We had, like, no issues with anyone talking about it and covering it, and that included him. I was fine with that. That whole thing of people going live to talk about it. And again, I'd like to remind people at this point, we were already a couple months into me being no contact with him, making it clear I didn't want anything to do with him. And so during this stream,
Kitty?
he was covering what happened to me, Ray, and Senna.
Fucking Garfield.
He decided that he was going to tell more of my personal stalker stories that I've never personally talked about or shared publicly myself. And one of these stories was one that, like, no one knew at all, and, like, it just felt so shitty because at the time that those things happened,
You confided in him.
like,
At this fucking point, I thought it couldn't get any worse, but no. How could you fucking betray someone that fucking bad to the point you start telling the most personal shit that she fucking confided you, opened up to you, and you fucking just knifed her straight in the fucking heart for doing that, so you can paint yourself to look like a good guy in the eyes of the community. This is why I could never associate with myself with sort of streamers that have that kind of fucking mentality. There's no way I could. There's no fucking way. Like, how could you fucking do that? All because you're trying to hide the fact that you did the wrong thing for the past fucking 3 years, bro. And you couldn't be a man enough to admit where you fucked up. Like, how fucking dare you, cunt? You need to go to prison, cunt. Like, honestly, you honestly need to go to fucking prison, bro. She fucking opened up to you, vulnerable, and opened up to you and told you the most personal shit. And you go ahead and fucking splash it out all over the fucking your stream, bro. How fucking dare you, cunt? Holy fucking shit. I thought it couldn't get any fucking worse.
as soon as there's some big drama that he's not involved in, and he finds a way to, bring up, oh, I was there for something that happened to Emmy, he does it. Yeah, he was on a stream talking about these personal stories of mine, and I caught wind of it. And by the way, it was also so frustrating not say anything at this time, because the way he told those stories, he kind of framed himself as, like, the hero. He was like, oh, I held...
Bro, I predicted that. Classic delusional. I can read this fucker like a book.
the stalker
He's a
at
fucking
gunpoint.
rat.
No.
Held the stalker
only
at
person who ever
gunpoint.
came into contact face-to-face with that stalker before the police came was Bonnie. Bonnie is the person who found that guy outside, went inside, told everyone, called the police. The police came. All Miz did was he stood far away from the front door, behind glass and metal, with a gun. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Still very scary, but why are you acting like if anyone deserves credit for that, it's Bonnie. Like, it's literally stolen valor. I'm so glad I didn't say that.
I wouldn't say stolen valor, but
Because, and then my crazy ex-boyfriend is going live talking about more of my personal stuff, and I'm like crying.
yeah, this cunt's a fucking rat. Two-faced. Definitely stab you in the back and tell all your secrets, spills your secrets like a fucking big fat Teletubby spilling all the jelly beans. Like, if someone confides in you, you take that fucking secret to your grave. Like, I know a lot of shit from a lot of people that I have a lot of secrets that I'll be taking to the fucking grave.
Like, these different people that I was like, they can contact him because I did not want to contact him. Asmongold told me that he tried to call Miz while he was talking, and it rang 3 times and then hung up, which means that he saw it and he just wanted to be able to keep talking because, yeah, anyway. I don't know exactly what, like, the other people said to him, but Ray and Cinna told me that they were messaging him being like, bro, like, stop, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? And he was messaging them, who were also equally as traumatized as me, of course. They had gone through the same thing. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I'm letting people know what, girls go through. Was that your job? Well, anyway, his attempts to talk to me
This is why you need, lady, you need a gun for self-defense.
only ramped up, and during that trip, he was texting, calling me, trying to call me quite a lot, begging me to take him back, and at the same time, I heard that he was reaching out to quite a few other streamers, and he was crying to them about how he wanted to get back together, and how he thought someday we would reconnect and eventually
I thought he would try to twist him to his side.
get married. I think
That is one fucking delusional fairy tale right there.
I don't think he even meant that, but I hope not. But I assume he did that with the hope that they would relay the messages back to me since I wasn't talking to him. And, I mean, some of them did. I also had a couple other streamers report to me that he would obsessively watch my stream and not in a, like, oh, I wonder what Emmy's doing right now way, or, like, having my stream open. Like, he would be obsessively and attentively hate watching my stream, like watching my stream and just saying horrible things almost every time that I've been live this year. And they'd tell me that he would want to discuss how he believed I still wanted him. Interesting.
Bro's a creepy fucking weirdo.
Considering I never replied. And
He's a roach with hair.
he would ask other guys if they thought I had slept with anyone this year.
How's that any of his fucking business?
They'd be like, I don't fucking know, man. And then told me he would say stuff like, no, there's no way she's done that. She's not like that. And she's probably waiting for me. Just really
In his fucking delusional head.
fucking gross stuff like that. And a couple of streamers in LA also told me that he was telling people that me and him still talk all the time, but we simply weren't together anymore because I was too mature and I was not ready. I was too immature. But yeah, you can see from the messages I showed. I'm not sure if, like, I mean, people can go back and read them. He was begging me to take him back for the majority of this year, which was 7 or 8 months total.
Please take me back. Please.
And like I said, some of those messages were even, I believe, ChatGPT. Not that it really matters, it's just interesting, right? As of today, it's been about 2 months since he has attempted to contact me directly. I think because about 2 months ago was when he started kind of getting scared that I might have been, like, telling people things. Which, again, I wasn't going on my way to do it, but if anyone ever asked me, I wasn't gonna lie to them.
To be quite honest, I hope he was worried. I hope he was shitting himself. He was scrambling around trying to figure out what the fuck to do like a little fucking roach. But yeah, no, fuck him.
I mentioned this at the beginning, before I started like fully telling the story, I heard from my friends, other streamers, and my employees that he had cooked up a plot that if I ever tried to talk about him, like about the abuse or anything else, he would try to go live and say that I killed my rabbits. And I was told that he approached several streamers who were around us a lot when we lived together and asked if they would basically back him up, and they refused.
Remember when I said stage 1 is here where he will try to twist her friends against her, and then stage 2 is make up bullshit lies about apparently being the savior and shit like that. That would be pretty much stage 2, trying to get the community on his side, and then stage 3 is to pretty much counteract what she's saying right now, which is all these allegations, but it's starting to look true with the messages and the fucking videos and shit like that.
Obviously, they're not insane.
He had that planned in his head. I could read this cunt like a fucking book. Some of these fucking manipulative, egotistical fucking narcissists are legit the same fucking people. Like, no fucking lie.
And even something happened this weekend at TwitchCon. One of my employees told me he went up to them and he threatened them, saying, "If Emmy ever tries to talk about me, I will destroy her." Whatever that means.
If Emmy ever talks about me, I will destroy her. I will intimidate a 5'3" woman because I think that's so alpha. It's so alpha to commit domestic violence by slamming doors and acting like a child when I don't get a higher viewership than Emmy. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking man-child. Grow the fuck up. Harden the fuck up. Man the fuck up. Well, you can't call yourself a man after this shit. You a bitch.
And within the same night, he also texted one of my best friends, and he would have known that I would have been with this girl. He texted her saying, "Hey, worried about her. Hope she's okay." You know, right after he just said to my employee and other people that he was gonna try to destroy my life. Yeah, that was Saturday, so that pretty much leads us to today. Feel like it's clear I've spent the last year of my life cutting him off with his content. Very proud of myself for making the choices that I did to end up where I am now.
It would have been hard to come on camera. You would have to, you know, talk to your lawyers what you can and can't do, what you can talk about and stuff like that. Yeah, good on you for speaking up about it. Watch his side of it and just legit pick apart where he's fucking lying like a fucking sack of shit that he is. What a fucking rat. But no, good on her. She's brave for coming out like that. Should have went straight to the police. Well, hopefully she fucking gets that prick charged and thrown in prison. We're up to this piece of shit. This fucking utter shit stain.
No, it's not goodbye. Not at all. Explain yourself. I will. There's some people.
Yeah, explain yourself. I was about to say a very naughty word, but explain yourself, shit stain. Let's hear your fucking excuses.
Pretty far away from this stuff at this point, but I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious I will not be friends with any of these people after this. Ludwig was right. I am going to completely separate myself from these people in this community, which is fine, and I've already been doing it, but I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on, because why not? Before that, I would like to address everything that was said today. I wrote this myself, so I don't know if it's even good. I am not the best writer, as a lot of you know. I have half my screen right now is red, because I can't write for shit. It's not through ChatGPT, shut up. So, late at night, and I would watch Pokemon over.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ!
Appreciate the fucking Twitch Prime, bro. You're a legend. I bought a Twitch. Fuck it. I'm doing push-ups, bro. Appreciate it. You're a fucking legend, dude. Oh, might as well get the push-ups in. Any money I get, like with biddies, I'm gonna have to set a limit to 1,000. But any sub I get, any 1,000 biddies is 10 push-ups, bro. I'm a man of my word, and I stick to it. Appreciate it, bro. You're a legend. Yeah, probably. Nah. Bro, I don't see that as hate, bro. You've lost half your weight screaming at us for messing up the casinos. Nah, I don't see it as hate, bro. I see it as fucking funny. Again, Movie, big shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the Twitch Prime. You're a legend. Love ya. No Diddy.
There was a huge scare. Someone outside in the parking lot rammed into my Audi R8 and drove off. And while we were outside thinking it was a schizo viewer, we were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun. This scared us to no end. Me and Connery's pants ran inside in fear to get everyone out and make sure everything is okay. My first concern was Emmy. I wanted her to be safe. The cops came, the drunk driver did have a gun, and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison.
That is reading. Holy chat GPT script, bro. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Emily actually legit put his script into a chat GBT, to detect any chat. It legit read up to, I'm pretty sure it was 58 was 68%. Chat GBT AI detected.
We started to date officially in January of 2000. Everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened.
He's lying.
I will throw you and show you an example, chat. I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me.
Why? Let me pick apart his bullshit reason. Why are you throwing your phone to begin with? In her general direction. You fucking slimeball. Why are you throwing your phone in her direction? Why? There's no fucking reason to.
I would throw my phone on the bed. I would just lob it over because I was going to bed. So I would just
you just conveniently smacks her in the fucking eye and gives her a black eye. Yeah, that's a great legal defense, yeah.
That's it. And when these people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them, whether it was songs she played, the way she looked at the screen, or just the titles of the videos, these people started to feel she was talking to them and come to our house to stalk her. These people thought in their heads they were dating her.
So right here is where he's explaining his bullshit reason on why the fuck he was controlling her and her content because of stalkers. Here's the thing, it doesn't matter what you dress and what you do, there's still going to be creepy ass fucking stalkers. So how about you stop controlling what she wears and what content she fucking does, and how about we start educating people on not to be a fucking creepy ass weirdo fucking stalker. How about we do that? How about we put more punishments and harsher penalties for fucking stalkers? Like, why don't we do that? This is why you're a fucking piece of shit. You not only admit that you fucking do it, you also fucking downplay it. You fucking utter roach. You're a fucking roach with hair. You're a fucking cockroach scumbag of the fucking earth, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, Mizkif. You're an actual fucking roach with hair, bro. You're a fucking roach.
She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt.
And then you fucking carry on like a biggest fucking 30. Like, who the fuck carries on at the age of 30 over fucking viewership? You're fucking money farm and ad revenue during a sponsored event, and then you have a fucking biggest man-child fucking tantrum that your girlfriend had more fucking viewership than you. You're a fucking roach. You're a fucking you're a fucking tick. You're a leech, bro.
Anyone else, and knew that posting these types of TikToks with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy. So she would tell me that if I had a problem to let her know. And at first it was minor things here and there, but over time it got harder and harder to deal with.
Bullshit! Fuck! Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
included, who lived
Fuck
just
me.
next door to me, and everyone in there she kept, and that was very hard for me to do. We had
Fuck.
a doggy door between our rooms.
Look at it. Look at the chat real quick. Chat GBT script. Chat GBT script. Chat GBT script.
Trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like they were there for me. She ditched sponsors to go with me to Japan. She went with me anywhere I needed because she wanted me to be happy, and she knew sometimes
Oh, don't cry, you little fucking bitch. Man the fuck up.
I freaked out, I lashed out, but she loved me and she knew I was in a terrible mental place.
It was around about this point where I just couldn't take this cunt seriously because he would just bring on the crocodile tears to try to pull in like some sort of fucking emotional, I forgot what it's called, but try to pull sympathy in. And I couldn't take this cunt seriously. Not only that, it was pissing me off at like times. I'm pretty sure I went off, like legit crashed out twice over this shit. Because the reason being, he would admit he was wrong and then fucking downplay it with an excuse and then shift the blame back onto Emmy and then go back to, you know, trying to fish for more sympathy by putting on the fucking crocodile tears and shit. It was pissing me off. And not only that, there's no fucking excuse, bro. I don't care what you've been through. I've been through a lot of fucking shit. That doesn't give me an excuse to lash out at people, especially my own fucking girlfriend, cunt, and treat her the way you fucking did. Like, there's no fucking excuse, bro. There is not a fucking amount of stress you go through to fucking treat someone like that. There is no excuse, mate. Like, I don't care how much you fucking cry and try to sympathy fish and shit like that. You won't get no fucking sympathy from me, mate, because I see through your bullshit. I see through you, bro. Like, it will not fucking work on me. Not only that, you're 30 years old. You should know fucking better to treat your fucking girlfriend the way you did. There's no excuse. I don't give a fuck how much shit you've been through. There's no excuse. You're 30 years old. You should know fucking better.
Thinking about the same things over and over and no sleep and depression, that most of my hair started to fall out, and Emiru
Most of his hair was falling out. That's fucking... He's gone bald.
Emiru started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
Top 10 things that never happened. Yeah, I know, right?
As
Oh my god. Bro, you're a man. Man the fuck up. Cup of cement, harden the fuck up.
As this time happened, I was a massive wreck.
Oh, don't bring on the crocodile tears. Oh no, not the crocodile tears.
She too started to become high strung. I'm so gay. But as we stayed around,
No shit, you're fucking gay, you bitch! Downplaying your fucking unexcusable fucking actions. You're actually the fucking rat of the fucking internet. So her video was a month ago. So I was correct. So what he tried to do, right? He did all this horrible shit to Amy, right? Did all this fucking horrible shit to Amy, right? He did all this horrible shit. Tried to turn her own streamer friends against her. That didn't work. Then he tried to fucking emotionally manipulate her, and then she just moved out of the situation, tried to get fucking legit, run as far as she can away from this fucking lunatic. This utter fucking lunatic. And then he tries to turn the fucking internet against her. So when she does put out a response video, his fucking fans would go after her. But here's the thing, she came prepared. She came prepared with a fucking lawyer, evidence, and videos to back up her fucking claims. And he's sitting here with a chat GBT AI fucking generated bullshit and tries to play fucking victim, put on the crocodile tears. Man the fuck up, bro. You're a fucking bitch that carried on that your girlfriend had more viewers than you. Like, you're an actual rat. You carried on, slammed doors, scared the shit out of your own your own fucking girlfriend, carried on like a fucking man-child. You're 30 years old. Like, like you both were together. Why aren't you happy that she's got more viewers than you? You had like 19k viewers.
It was her calling when she first moved in.
And then he uses the rabbits. Are you fucking... This cunt's a fucking degenerate.
These were a big part of her life. But as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they
I
started
didn't even know he posted this video before she did.
to see disgusting neglect. I felt, and the stalkers as a whole, really made us lash out at each other. Because these stalkers are getting worse. I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling...
Oh, he was telling the truth about that one.
On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house.
I swear to God, if he says stalker one more time, I'm going to really show him the definition of what a fucking stalker is. I legit had to edit out so much of his fucking side because all he was talking about is fucking Emmy's rabbits, stalkers, and then fucking stalkers and stalkers and fucking stalkers. Like, no fucking lie, those two separate parts where I separated them legit are different parts of where he says stalker. Like, honestly, bro, shut the fuck up. And that's the thing, he doesn't fucking, oh my god. I lost so many fucking brain cells watching this fucking part. Like, even now, me talking about it right now, and this is like fucking 2 months later after I did this fucking live stream about it, I'm still getting annoyed about fucking editing this shit. Because I gotta fucking listen to this bullshit again.
In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole, stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt.
What does it matter what she wears? What does it matter what she wears? The stalkers are still gonna be watching her.
I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with how my mental was and who I was back then that I didn't do everything right. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together, or if we weren't around, and that increased our fights. But the stalkers continued, and I got even more stressed.
Why do you keep bringing up the fucking stalkers? Wait, what? Why do you keep mentioning the fucking stalkers? The stalkers aren't the problem. You're the fucking problem!
They started to take pictures of me whenever I would drive to her house. They knew my every movement.
Oh no, someone took pictures of you. Oh, they knew your every movement. Oh no.
I couldn't take it. Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall ability to handle situations with each other, I knew this wouldn't last. But I didn't.
So, you bring her in that... Hold up. Let me get your fucked up, snake tard fucking logic real quick. So you bring her in a house because of the stalkers, to protect her from the stalkers, and then throughout the years, you get sick of the stalkers following you and her, so your next, 150 IQ play is to kick her out of the house. What? Make that make sense! Make that make sense! I just had to do a couple of push-ups to get rid of the little bit of brain damage I just received just then. A little bit of, rotten brain cells. I just had to get rid of it out of my mind. I need to sweat it out a bit. Sweat out the damaged brain cells.
Or taste of myself. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
things that I didn't even talk about today.
Are you talking about these plushies? These soft, very, very soft pillow. Let's just imagine that this 5'3" woman threw this plushie. Let's just pretend this is a fucking plushie. Fuck! Oh my god! It almost killed me! Oh! Oh no! It almost... That fucking thing almost fucking killed me! Oh no! Oh my god! That plushie almost killed me! Oh! I can... Oh my god! I know how Mizkif feels! Oh! I'm fucking scared! Those plushies hit hard! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Shit! Those plushies are very, 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 very scary! Run, motherfucker! That gives you the excuse to punch holes in the walls and slam doors and intimidate a 5'3" woman. Cause domestic violence. That gives you an excuse because she throws a fucking soft plushie at you. Man the fuck up, you fucking pussy!
I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well.
Oh, wow! You used the manipulation tactic to keep her in the fucking house! You're a rat! But yeah, after that crash out over the fucking... oh my god, nah. As soon as I saw that, I couldn't take this shit no more. So after this, I just pretty much took the piss out of this cunt because he was just being a fucking joke. Like, just a proper fucking joke. So this rest of it is just me taking the piss out of him. So yeah.
Then got back together because we thought we can make it work. We went to get food at BJ's, a common place where we...
I bet you get all the BJ's, don't you? You fucking shitty hairpiece. You fucking roach with hair. You smelly fucking half-eaten moldy fucking cheeseburger.
We'd get food. And then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay. And I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong. Or...
Bro, she ain't a dog. Why would you say she yelped? Bro, she ain't a fucking dog for a starters, you fucking mutt. You're a fucking mutt with your fucking bulldog fucking face looking motherfucker. What do you mean yelped?
And I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. And I broke up with her. We broke up.
You broke up with... Let me put Mizkif's retarded ass brain inside my very, very, very educated mind. So you broke up with her. Dex, when I go to the harbour, do I stay on the left or right? What do you mean go to the harbour? What do you mean? You go left. Hard left. Hard starboard. Hard starboard! Alright. Back to fucking retard's mind, right? So you just broke up with a girl. Then you proceed to kiss her and then put your hand down her pants. So I'm just trying to think of what planet does that logic happen?
She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years. And I just looked at this letter that was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well. I walked away. I went to her door.
You're making me not mentally well with your fucking bullshit!
And as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, "Don't go. I love you." That week, I made...
By the way, we saw the text messages that she had, so we know that's bullshit.
flights to Japan because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again. I have never talked to her in person since. I began therapy in February of this year with EMDR therapy, something she recommended me when we were dating. I'm very happy to...
You need more than therapy. You need jail time, motherfucker.
And I've had a lot of trauma lingering from there as a whole.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Truly hope nothing but the best for Emmy. And that's it. Okay? I'm going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I...
Oh, you're gone away. You going to jail. 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 You going to jail, motherfucker. And I hope you don't come back.
I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well, if she has them. I have things that will be leaking over the next few days. When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan.
If that was never the plan, then why the fuck did you do it?
Plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. I never had a plan in my life to go after her or do anything. It was if she ever said anything, I would say something as well. And that's completely understandable. Can you clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon? I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said.
Let's just say at the off chance that she did abuse the rabbits. I'm not saying she did. I'm not saying that she did. So that gives you the right to carry on like a fucking child. Slam doors, intimidate her, throw shit at her, give her a black eye, all because your ego got hurt because she was playing World of Warcraft better than you, she had more viewers than you, and your ego got bruised, and you carried on like a fucking 30-year-old man-child. But no, so we'll focus on the poor old rabbits.
When I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am I'm never happy for someone else. I'm definitely way better than I was now, or I am now, but it's a serious problem that I am still working on to this day. I've sunk my whole life into this thing. Did you really drive 150 miles an hour? I'm going to say this very clear. If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive fast everywhere. I drive fast literally everywhere.
He drives fast everywhere, so he's downplaying it again where he didn't get invited on the Mr. Beast show. So he drove 150 miles an hour, putting his fucking girlfriend at risk because he got fucking butthurt that Mr. Beast didn't invite him on his fucking show. What kind of a fucking shit-stained fucking gutter rat that you are. Like, you're a fucking actual gutter rat. You're a fucking gutter snipe. You're a fucking dirty, filthy, infested fucking cockroach with fucking hair. You fucking rat motherfucker. I hope you go to prison, cunt.
Everywhere. I'm in an Audi R8 in Austin, Texas, where the freeways are open. I drive fast all the time. I remember one time when she was picking me up from the airport, and she was in her blue Corvette, and she started...
So he downplays it, and then shifts the blame back on her.
When she was getting mad, and she stayed quiet. I don't remember the exact speed she got up to, but I'll...
So he'll shift the blame back onto her. He'll downplay what he did, but then shift the blame back onto her. Tactical, manipulative... I forgot what it's called, but it's a manipulative tactic that he's fucking pulling right now, and no one's falling for it.
I'll say this. I have no problem admitting fault. The person that I was during that relationship, and I would say message her a lot afterwards, primarily for OTK stuff, but there were times where I did want to go back to her. I'm not going to pretend I didn't. I was drunk. I thought I needed to, but I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. This is something I think that we went over, and I will be back. I'm not leaving anytime soon.
Well, cheers for you guys to sticking to the end, because holy shit, this is probably the longest video I've ever done. Do apologize for that, but yeah, if you stick to the end, give it a like and a subscribe. Appreciate you sticking through also his insufferable bullshit that would have probably gave you brain damage. It gave me brain damage. But yeah, I know I'm gonna have fucking simps come to my comment section and call me a simp, and I don't give a fuck, and they're gonna probably say, oh, what would you know about domestic violence? Well, here's the thing is, in domestic violence, it not only affects the other spouse, it also affects fucking children. So yeah, I do have a fucking idea what domestic violence is, and have lived through it. So I have an idea what she's going through. So all you fucking speds can fuck off and cause trouble somewhere else, because I ain't gonna tolerate that shit. Also, a little message to Emmy: if you want to reach out to me at X. I'm going to try to organise or scrape up enough money to organise your little care package with Australian snacks. So it will have caramello, like koala chocolates, bit of Smith's chips, and pretty sure there's Allen's. This is Australian. Allen's, lolly snakes. I'm very sure it's Australian. But Australian snacks and stuff, I'll send out to you. If you want to reach out to me on X, I'll send it to you. Give me a PO box, send it to you. And stuff like that. I just need to scrape some money together. And also a message to Mizkif: fuck you. I hope you go to jail, cunt. You're a piece of shit. And yeah, Amy, hopefully you get enough evidence against this prick and put him in prison, because this is like, I don't know if you know about this sort of stuff, but it sounded like it came close to like physical abuse, like with this sort of stuff. So again, apologize it happened to you. It should never ever happen to fucking anyone. I don't wish this shit upon anyone. It is the most horrible and terrifying thing to ever live through, and as a kid, it is even more fucking scary. Especially, getting dragged into the middle of it as well. Yeah, a little bit of a depressing ending, but, it is what it is. Hopefully, you win the court case against against him as well, because I did hear he launched a fucking court case against you, and hopefully he fucking loses, because he's a dipshit. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe, guys. Appreciate you sticking to the end, and peace.
Right here is as far as you go, so burn it all down, burn it all